What's going on, Big Boss Man, Big Boss Lady, Big Boss Fam? Chosen ones, I have done you a disservice. I'd like to apologize for that. Again, chosen ones, I've done you a disservice. We have gotten pretty far, and I have yet to define what it means to be a chosen one to me. To me. Okay? Ain't gonna be no debates. Ain't gonna be no going back and forth in the comments. Take what you need from me. Put it together with all of the other stuff that you look at and use your intuition to come up with your own answers. Ain't gonna be no whole bunch of back and forth from me personally. This is what it means to be chosen to me. And somehow this word and this phrase then got glamorized. And I hope that I am not participating in the glamorization, if that is a word, or the glorification of the term chosen one. To me, it is just a nomenclature or a tag of a certain group of people so that when I disseminate information, it goes to that group, to me. And you have to be careful when you label yourself as such, because understand, to be chosen is almost like you're raising your hand and saying, I want to be tested, attacked, proven. Okay? To me, if you're going to be a chosen one, that means you are called to speak directly to a group of people. You have a message to give them. They are to glean something from your writing, from your reading, from your speaking, from how you live your life, from your business. God's elevated you for a group. God not going to be able to speak to everyone. And even if he does speak to everyone individually, everybody can't receive. See, it's easier for God to tell you something and then you tell them than sometimes God telling them directly, because everybody can't receive like that. They recognize you. See, the reason why I dress like I do is on purpose. The reason why I speak like I do is on purpose. It's so the people that are called to receive from me can hear. If I popped up on here and I had a suit and tie on, which I got plenty, it would be a certain group of people who need to hear me that wouldn't be able to hear me. Okay? So when you saying I'm chosen, that means I'm kind of set apart because I need to disseminate a certain amount of information to a select group of people. And if I'm not there, and if I'm not on my spot, and if I'm not on my mark, they're not going to get it. If I'm not there, if I'm not on my spot, some people may see their demise. And that's heavy. That's a lot of responsibility. And the reason why chosen ones kind of go through is because for God to use you or whoever you believe in, you know I always say that because that's another part of my ability. I'm not going to box you into only believing in God. We have people that click on here. I had a Nigerian brother click on here. I got Hindu people that click on here. I got Muslim people that click on here. So I'm not going to relegate that to Christian Jesus. And I don't care what you feel about that. That's my personal belief. But to be chosen is broader than just Christianity. Ooh, that's going to hurt some people in the chat room. To be chosen is broader than just Christianity. And I don't minimize Christianity. I don't. But to be chosen means I got a group of people that if I'm not on my mark, if I don't get my stuff together, if I don't open my mouth and speak, if I don't upload, broadcast, sing, dance, open this business, do this hair, do this childcare, they're not going to be saved from whatever it shall be. A few years ago, and that's another thing. You want an indicator that you may be chosen? Have God ever spoke to you? Have you ever heard that voice? And the voice ain't gonna say, oh, you're chosen to do this, that, and the third. But if you ever heard that voice, you know that voice. And what we take for granted, especially if you're really chosen, is that the majority of people have never heard the voice of a higher power. You think it's common because it always happened to you. I've been conversating with God for many years. Many, since a kid, since childhood. That's uncommon. We just thought it was because it was us. Okay? God told me one time, he said, but he gave me a long sentence. He told me what I shall be. And he said, don't. And the end of the sentence said, don't be afraid. And I left that. I'm like, what you mean? Don't be afraid. I'm good. I got this going in business. This is happening. Family growing. What will I be afraid of? Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years later, you see what you should have. He was telling you beforehand, I'm about to send something. Don't be afraid. You still is him. That's the tough part about being chosen. The day he tell you him and you that guy that's going to do that thing, or you that lady that's going to do that thing, it's a ton of years in between when you do that thing. So many years, it make you speak against the word that you heard. You want to be chosen, that means buckle up, buddy. Because there's some things that have to be worked out in you. I see God saying, I like that you kind of crazy. I like that you cuss a little bit sometimes. I like that you ain't afraid to throw them hands when it come to throw them hands. I like that. I need all of that. But now you entering in the phase where you representing me. Okay? So if you're going to represent me, all that stuff, some of that stuff that I dislike that's not of me, it got to be worked out. And I'm going to work that out through tests. I'm going to work that out through opposition. I'm going to work that out through enemies. I'm going to work that out through you starting something and falling on your face. I'm going to work that out through you losing it all, risking it all. I got to work all that out so that when I shake, only the good gold is left. Let me shake that pan. You want to be a chosen one, you got to suit up. That's a fight. There ain't no easy road. You not lifted up and moved over here so can't nothing harm you. You lifted up and put right here to be exposed to the harm. To have it be worked out in you. So then when you go to your people and you go to your 300, your 5,000, your 10,000, your 15,000, your 20,000, and you say something, you can stand on that because it's been worked out in you. See, people, not to keep talking about your adversaries, but your adversaries want that without having the stuff worked out in them. They want to still be a trash individual and have the type stuff that you got. Now, that had to be worked out in me. Some places I can't go no more. Some people I can't see no more. I can't talk to no more. That had to be worked out. I can't say that no more. I can't be there. I can't act like that. I can't move like that no more. That had to be worked out so I can get to my people, so I can disseminate the message, so I can be credible.